Hey guys! So to make this little baggie, you will need a sewing machine, a cardboard paper or anything else to prevent scratching the table, a piece of cloth, some lace trim, a cutter or a pair of scissors, a button that has 2 holes, and a string that can fit into the holes of the button. That's it. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing to do is to trim the cloth. Here I'm cutting it in a size of 7 by 5 inches because the screen of my phone is quite big and I'm using it for my phone. By the way, if you don't have a sewing machine for this project, no worries. You can still use a needle and thread to sew it instead. And here's a picture of me putting my phone in. So the size of the bag really depends on what you're going to use it for. So next, we're going to sew the holes for the string to go through. To do that, we should fold the top parts down to create the hole. Depending on how big your string is, make sure the hole is big enough because if the hole is too small, it will be hard to tighten your baggie later on. Here, let's sew one side first. And now, when the first side is done, let's finish up the other side. So when both sides are done, it will create holes like this. Now here comes my favorite part, is to sew the lace trim on because it makes it look all pretty. First is to measure out how long of the lace you need and cut out 2 of them because you will need 1 for each side. Next, sew it on a cloth depending on where you want it. I prefer to sew it closer to the top of the bag because I think it looks cuter this way. Also, if you find sewing lace difficult, you can use fabric glue to stick it on instead. And feel free to add your own creations such as gluing some beads or pearl pieces on randomly, or if you like, you can use felt to cut out maybe little stars to decorate it. Really, anything you feel like making. And now as you can see, the lace is nicely sewed on the right spots. The fourth step is to respectively sew the 2 sides together. Remember that you should fold it inside out first before sewing. As you can see here, I'm sewing on the back of the cloth so that the thread will be hidden inside and the outside of the bag will look neat and professional. Personally, I like making little baggies like this because it helps me organize my purse a lot. For example, I would use one for pads, another one for chapsticks, keys, and stuff like that. So you don't need to dig it out from the bottom of your purse anymore. Also, you can make it as a little surprising gift to your friends. I personally made 2 for my best friends already, and they love it. So, anyways, now it's time to fold it inside out to continue with the very last steps. Now a bag is basically formed, we proceed to get the string and button in the right places so you can close the mouth of your baggie. First of all, you should cut 2 little holes in the middle, which will be the entrance and exit for the string. Remember to pinch it up to cut it like this because we don't want to cut through the bottom layer. Now after the 2 holes are cut, we'll start to get the string through. Just keep pushing the string through like so. If the end of the string is fluffy, you can always cut a little off so it'll be easier to get the string to get through the holes. In case the texture of your string makes it hard to get through, one tip for you, from my mom, is that you can secure a safety pin on one end of the string so you can easily hold on to the safety pin to get the string through. Then, when the string reaches the so-called exit, you can pull it out, maybe fix the length here and there a little bit, and we'll move on to the last step. For the last step, the button I'm using here has 2 holes, so I can put the 2 ends of the string through and use it to tighten the mouth of the bag. Yeah, just pick out a button that you think suits the best, And again, trim the ends of the string if it's too fluffy. Then you just need to patiently put the string through the buttonholes. So, ta-da! Your little bag is finished. Try to make yourself or your friend some maybe. I think it's a very simple but yet thoughtful gift. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Give this video a thumbs up if you want more DIY tutorials like this. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye guys!